nations is siding with. The question is, why is it in our backyard? This poison, why is it here? If they love these Nazis so much, why don't they take them in their own country? Why is it Israel's obligation? Here Hamas comes out only a few weeks ago, not with let's destroy Israel, but to kill all Jews. No different than the Mufti of Jerusalem in 2012 making the exact statement. No different than the mullahs in Iran making the exact same statement. No different than the Mufti of Jerusalem allying with Hitler back in the 30s in order to kill all Jews. Nothing has changed with them, except that we have a world body that kept its mouth shut the first time
appeasement
on the Holocaust, is doing it the second time. And who's preparing it? Iran. They worship Ahmadinejad at the UN. Here's a guy who says there was no Holocaust and he's building his nuclear weapons. We're around the corner of, God forbid, that could happen this year within a matter of months.
The centrifuges are spinning.
So the issue for our perspective is, what is going on here? Obama's allowing it, the UN is allowing it, everybody's allowing it, and Israel's sitting there by itself. Thankfully, we're here. Thankfully, we have response from the public that's overwhelmingly on our side, thank God. And now we have to transform all of this into a new revolution. We made up a statement, and we have a purpose now. If you can believe the hypocrisy of the UN, and I call them UN Nazis, I want to share two stories with you. Back in 2009, when they were having the second conference, what was it called? Durban 2. The first one was in South Africa, sponsored by the UN. It was a total anti-Semitic number, a complete attack on everything. Geneva was going to be round 2, Durban 2. The third one was just in New York in 2009. Everything there to attack the Jewish faith, the Jewish God, the Jewish this, the Jewish that, anything that's Jewish is attacked officially by the UN. So I stood in front of the headquarters in Geneva, Switzerland, and while the UN is based in Switzerland, besides New York City, the Swiss do not belong to the UN. Interesting, isn't it?
Neutral.
You're making money off of it, but they don't belong to it. I stood in front of the UN entrance, and I had a big sign that said, UN Nazis.
All right.
UNAZIS. Every diplomat was coming in with their limos. They all saw me, and within 20 minutes the Swiss police was there.
Oi.
And they confiscated the sign. We're going to give it back. They said, you can't use this word here in Switzerland.